I heard the roosters crowing with the promise of the dawn. Heard the music playing at that concert held for peace. I heard the hopeful psalms they sang on that Sabbath morn. I heard the sirens screeching. We thought that they would never cease. I heard the rockets flying over all the buildings, exploding in the blue October sky. I heard the journalists on the television spreading one more vicious, malignant lie. But silence is what I heard. Silence, no, not a word. Silence is what I heard from you. I heard the dogs that were howling as they were being cruelly killed. I heard never again as our history repeats. I heard the families weeping there as empty graves were being filled. I heard the rabid, hateful chants from the racists in the streets. I heard the infants crying out for all their mothers until those children couldn't cry anymore. But all their lifeless mothers dead inside their houses couldn't hear their children call anymore. But silence is what I heard. Silence, no, not a word. Silence is what I heard from you. Why do you turn mute at the deaths of Jews? Is it not woke enough, or is it just not news? You speak about racism, women and their young, but when it comes to Jews, the cat has got your tongue. Your infinite compassion and love for all mankind vanishes so quickly when it comes to my kind. I heard the muted screaming from the kidnapped in their tombs. I heard the monsters laughing amid their captives' helpless cries. I heard the mocking and the jeers from the hospital rooms. I heard the calls for more bloodbaths and the slander and the lies. I heard the newborn children in all of their sorrow being tortured and crying in vain. I heard my parents tell me when I was a child that it couldn't ever happen again. But silence is what I heard. Silence, no, not a word. Silence is what I heard from you. I heard our children crying. It was more than I could bear. I heard the jet planes flying. I thought that they would never end. I heard us bravely fighting back and whispering a prayer. I heard the faintest echo of when you said you were my friend. I heard the women screaming out for just some mercy amid their sobbing and their last dying breath. But there's no mercy for the raped and the butchered. just barbaric mobs calling out for more death. But silence is what I heard. Silence, no, not a word. Silence is what I heard from you. I heard our calls for help when we were at war, but when I hear your call for help, when they come to your door, silence is what you will hear. Silence from far